Okay class, quiet down. Today in critical thinking, we're going to consider the spectrum of authority. The spectrum of authority is a tool that we can use to understand the complex origins of opinion. We can chart out various ways of studying a problem along the spectrum, including geometry, physics, biology, culture, beliefs, and feelings. Arguments that appeal to feelings, belief, and culture provide vision, while arguments that draw upon scientific fields like biology, physics, and geometry supply practicality. It is important to be balanced in our approach to a subject and not slide too much to the hot or cold sides of the spectrum. If we slide too much to the hot side of the spectrum, our argument may seem intense, subjective, unreliable, and even urgent. And if we rely too much on the cold side, our argument may be timeless, reliable, universal, but also dull. Thus, a careful balance between vision and practicality needs to be maintained in order for an argument to be truly compelling. Let's consider the debate around wind power. Now I want you to consider your own opinion. There are lots of possible arguments for and against wind farms, but let's use the spectrum of authority to analyze the basis behind them. If we focus on geometry, wind turbines use up quantifiable and constant space. And in physics, we can focus on the fact that wind power generates renewable, if inconstant, energy in that constant space. Of course, biology has to be another big concern. Wind turbines clearly affect the local environment, and they are responsible for killing birds in the area and can affect air quality. These are universal factors, but they only affect some things and not constantly. Considering culture, wind turbines are known to negatively affect the value of neighboring properties. Why? Because culture demands that when something ugly or obstructive is placed near a property, the value must go down. There's no real universal reason for this, but it is quantifiable. From the perspective of beliefs, many people believe that wind turbines have a negative impact on people's health. That's a belief, but it's not a proven one. As you can see, we're getting to the hot part of the spectrum. It is interesting that beliefs can drive scientific research, because if we just dwelled on the universal concepts, we would never have investigated the health consequences of these things. It certainly is worth investigating. Finally, we arrive at feelings. Some people may feel that wind turbines are ugly, and they don't want to see one in their backyard. That's a gut reaction and a personal belief, and one to which anyone is entitled. As you can see, there's a broad spectrum of authorities that are involved in any simple debate. It's useful to use the tool of the spectrum of authority to try and draw out where arguments are coming from and what they're drawing upon. It's not to invalidate feelings or culture, but to make you aware of the avenues of thought that are driving parties in a debate. For more information on critical thinking or research skills, visit the Learning Commons study toolkits or attend one of our online workshops.